Thank you, Alicia. En este momento voy a estar
a bit easier for the rest of organizations that are going to be receiving them. And well, as Alicia was saying, one of the main activities of the network is this call of good practices that allows us to identify and to also make more visible the innovative solutions that each of the members of the network are developing and implementing to respond to the pressing challenges that we have. And of course, one of them is the social inclusion and the labor inclusion of the most disadvantaged groups. But also, and beyond recognizing these initiatives, we also want or seek to inspire other organizations that somehow are working to the same end, and we hope that we can foster new alliances that are based on these innovations. So this is the reason why today we want to give some time and also some space to the 6 winning and finalist entities of this call for good practices in 2020. And just to remind you that later they will be with us today to further explain you about their projects and to expand the information about them on the exhibitors space. And well, we're going to begin with the inclusive employment category, for which the winning prize is for EduCompass Foundation. EduCompass is a reference organization in Bulgaria because they truly support both teachers and educational institutions in their goal to improve the present and the future through innovative education. So the best practice is My Career Path, and we have Elitsa Kostova to receive this award. Thank you, Elisa.
Thank you so much for the award and also for this amazing opportunity. Actually, I'm in self-quarantine. That's why I don't have the award with me, as I was working with students yesterday. So really the situation is always also going to our homes now. But actually, as I worked with students yesterday in this very, how should I say, chaotic situation in Bulgaria, in which they're closing the schools, then they're opening them again, I was thinking about why am I doing this? And why am I putting myself at risk, almost being certain that the next day, voila, I'll be in self-quarantine. And I realized that in those difficult times and in those times of, how should I say, uncertainty, something that the young kids are missing, it's the opportunity to see that they can realize their dreams about who they can become. As I've mentioned before, we work with students who are in rural areas and also in underdeveloped areas. And every time I work with them, I see that they say, oh, I want to become a doctor, but no, this would never happen in my family. Or I want to become a designer, but you know, this is something that it's not available for me because I come from a certain region or for a certain ethnicity. So I'm first very thankful about this award and all the work that you have been doing, and also that we are gathered here and we can, in those times of uncertainty, support young people to pursue their dreams, regardless of where they come from, regardless of their gender, and regardless sometimes even of what their families have told them they can do.
Thank you very much, Elisa, for your inspiring words, and congratulations again. We're looking forward to learn a bit more about your work. But now, and as finalists in this category, we also have a project that's focused in youth. It comes from Spain this time, and it's Fundación Gentis, and it's Adult Training Center Lopont. We have to say that with this initiative, they're getting really, really excellent results on guiding youth that dropped out from school pretty early, and they're managing to engage them back into formal learning. So congratulations for that really necessary work. And we have Marta Cid, who is the manager of the entity, with us to receive the prize. Thank you, Marta.
Thank you. On behalf of Gentis, I would like to thank you very much for this award.
Mucho por este
This award means a lot to us
premio que significa mucho para nosotros. La inclusión
of our project.
es el corazón de nuestro proyecto.
Lopon Adult Training Center,
en el Centro de Educación para Adultos Lopon queremos lograr la inclusión de los jóvenes en riesgo de exclusión a través de la mejora de sus competencias personales, transversales y técnicas. Nuestro modelo de intervención se basa
person-centered approach, intense collaboration with the
una intensa colaboración con la red de la comunidad y los recursos locales.
We would like to thank the European Network of
Innovation quisiera agradecer a la red europea de la innovación para la inclusión por haber
this opportunity and this space to
nos ha ofrecido esta oportunidad, este espacio para visibilizar nuestro trabajo
provide a platform for knowledge sharing.
Y por generar una plataforma para compartir conocimiento. Si desean conocer más sobre nuestro proyecto, pasen a vernos más adelante, que vamos a hacer una presentación. Muchas gracias. Gracias, Marta.
And finally, we want to acknowledge the brilliant work that aspire-igen from the United Kingdom is doing through their project Gender Plus. It is a European project where this organization, together with their partners, have developed a kit of tools aimed to vet centers so that they can actually develop a positive learning environment for all gender identities, where the access both to training and to guidance is free of all these prejudices. Michael Miller, who is the project coordinator in this organization, is here with us to receive the award. Thank you, Michael.
And here it is. So I'd like to start by saying a big thank you to Sylvia, Alicia and her colleagues in Madrid for giving us this award. It's very interesting listening to the introductory speeches this morning, how there's lots of correlation between what we've been working on and what the other organisations within the network have also been working on. So as Sylvia mentioned, it's about making the vocational sector more gender inclusive. I think it's the same across Europe, that it's very much stratified along gender lines, that young girls do childcare, for example, and boys go into construction or, masculine roles. So our project, as Sylvia said, we've got a few different toolkits that we've developed, but its main focus is, allowing people to follow what we call gender atypical career choices. So young people who are pursuing vocational training, pursue courses they actually have a passion in, rather than what's expected of them by their friends or family or community. It also has an offshoot to the project in that we are also looking at trans students. So trans students and non-binary students or young people are overrepresented in unemployment and NEET figures. So we also want to create an environment where people of all backgrounds, all genders feel supported within the vocational environment. Mm-hmm. So as well as saying thank you to Sylvia and her colleagues, I'd like to say thank you to the other organisations within our consortium. So we have CIAPE in Italy, CSI in Cyprus, BFE in Bulgaria, LUNG in Slovenia, and then the UK aspire-igen as coordinators. As Marta said as well, if you are interested in finding out more about Gender Plus and how it pertains to your initiative, please feel free to listen to my speech later on and come to our exhibition stand as well. Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you, Michael. We're really looking forward to learn more about this really needed initiative. And now we're going to move into the inclusive entrepreneurship category, where we have the winner organization, which is the Cooperative Co-Actions in the south of France. And we want to acknowledge the work that they're doing to promote cooperative entrepreneurship. They do it very specifically focusing on unemployed women and supported in the principles of solidarity, cooperation, and collective intelligence. So congratulations, Cécile Marsan, for your great work.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me now? Yes.
Perfectly. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here is the award. Yeah. I would like to thank Action Against Hunger and all the partner organization of the European Network of Innovation for Inclusion for this award. Coaction is one of the 150 cooperative of entrepreneurs in France who work on collective and inclusive entrepreneurship. Our organizations exist since 1995, and 10 years later, in 2014, the French government voted the first legal framework to protect and strengthen our cooperatives and type of organizations. And today, with the European award, it's an international acknowledgement of our work to stand up for a new economic paradigm based on cooperation, democracy, and our impact on the environment, and to fight against all types of discrimination. So we are very proud to be part of this community, which is new for us. And I thank all of you, and I think our organizations are the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cecile. And well, as finalists in this category, we also want to acknowledge the work of the Women's Organization. They are based in the north of the United Kingdom. And since 1996, which is also quite a while, they've been supporting women's entrepreneurship. They do so by supporting each of the needs of these women, but also through a broad system of local partnerships that is ensuring the success of each of these enterprises. And we have with us Lisa McMullen, Director of Development and Consulting, to receive the award. Thank you, Lisa.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yes, perfectly.
I didn't touch any buttons. Okay, forgive me, but I'd say thank you so much, Sylvia, for that introduction. And here's our award. And I'm delighted on behalf of the Women's Organisation to be receiving that today. So I would also like to reiterate what our colleagues before have said and say how important this is and how proud we are to be part of this network and to be sharing this platform with organisations and with projects that are doing such innovative and important work. As you've said, Sylvia, we have been around since 1996. So for almost 25 years, we've been supporting women to create and grow their own businesses. And throughout that time, we've been very much driven by our values, which support the notion of inclusivity, of being accessible, and also of innovation to make sure that we stay creative and we stay pioneering in the work that we do. By being part of this network, that helps us to do that, as we can learn from such good practices across Europe. I'm delighted to be able to be part of this network, to accept the award. And also, as Michael and Marta and others have said, I'd be delighted to talk further, to connect with colleagues here and to share and learn from our experiences, both through our presentation and at the exhibition space. So thanks again.
Thank you, Lisa. And well, to finish with this award ceremony, we have now at national level El Centro Internacional Santander Emprende, or CISE, and its good practice ECOPE. This is also a leader of the awareness raising and international areas at CISE. Welcome and congratulations, José Ignacio.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much, Sylvia. This is our prize. We are very, very happy and very, very proud of having received this prize. It's an honor for us, and we thank the European Network of Innovation for Inclusion to think about us and to be awarded. As you have said, Sylvia, CISE is an entrepreneurship center whose aim is to generate a more creative and more innovative society and we do it through entrepreneurship education. More and more, we are aware that all this action that we are launching has sense if they have the impact in the society. So we are more and more aligned to all these initiatives like yours, the European Network of Innovation for Inclusion, for example, and we are more and more promoting these kind of actions. That's why we will launch, and we collaborated and we coordinated the COPE project aiming at cooperative entrepreneurship. And I would like just to say and to end with thinking that or giving the idea as CISE as a very valuable partner for European projects in order to implement pilots in our region, because we are a very little region. We have 500,000 people, and our center joins the public administration, but also the private enterprises. So let's talk about our opportunities, our collaboration in the exhibition, in the exhibitory space, and talk to each other in a few hours in the afternoon. Thank you very much, and thank you. We are very happy of that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, we're very sorry that we could not do this award ceremony face to face, but hopefully next year. Thank you again, and congratulations, really, for doing a great work placing innovation at the service of the most disadvantaged groups and their employability, because that's a great challenge. And well, now, and as we have been mentioning before, is the time where you can move to different conference rooms. You can go to the Inclusive Employment 1 to listen about those projects. You can move into the Inclusive Entrepreneurship 1. And later, we hope that you really go and benefit from the opportunity of talking to each of these organizations in the exhibitors space. But before we do that, or while you decide to which room you want to go, we want to leave you with a video of the work that Acción contra el Hambre has been doing to support inclusive entrepreneurship at these times. We're always looking for new ways to do this and really to make entrepreneurship a potential way of living, even on a crisis time, whether it's an economic or a health crisis as the one that we are now. So we will leave you to that, and we hope to see you in the other rooms. Let's play the clip. Thank you.
En breves instantes.
En Acción contra el Hambre llevamos años acompañando a las personas emprendedoras para que puedan desarrollar su idea y poner en marcha sus propios negocios. Hoy reemprendemos el camino para que abran sus puertas de par en par. Aquí está Antiquísima. Mirad, está abierto. Vamos a entrar.
Teníamos muy claro lo que queríamos. El formato de que Antiquísima fuese un taller de trabajo para dar clases de restauración, restaurar muebles y luego venderlos, que sea como también una especie de tienda.
No sabíamos ni por dónde empezar. Todo el papeleo que conlleva, veíamos un abismo, te lo prometo, veíamos un abismo así.
Porque no teníamos idea de ser empresarias, cero. Acción contra el Hambre nos ayudó a elegir un poco nuestra manera como empresa.
Cuando pasa lo del estado de alarma, yo creo que las dos nos miramos y nos quedamos como en un shock, así de qué vamos a hacer. Y nos metimos de lleno como en pensar qué hacer y lo que teníamos ya aquí parado, a producirlo y a sacarlo. No tenerle miedo al fracaso, porque no hay ningún fracaso, o sea, al final vuelves a empezar o haces otra cosa o tiras para otro lado, pero es que es como si no lo intentas, no se te va la vida.
Después del estado de alarma, las peluquerías tenían una larga lista de espera, porque es en estos lugares donde nos relajamos, disfrutamos y nos cuidamos. Os presentamos a Regeca Profesional. ¿Entramos?
Mi negocio, Rijeka Profesional, me dedico a hacer trenzas africanas y extensiones de pelo natural. Yo soy de Guinea Ecuatorial, de la isla de Bioko. Tener la idea del proyecto no lo es todo. Con Acción contra el Hambre he aprendido muchísimo. Me han ayudado en lo que es la idea del negocio, aprender sobre cómo iniciar el negocio, he hecho el plan de negocio, la viabilidad del negocio, cómo estudiarlo. Yo soy de ver la parte positiva de las cosas. Es cierto que tuve que parar, pero justo ahí es donde entra Acción contra el Hambre. Porque el parar pudimos tener tiempo para trabajar lo que ya es esa idea de ese negocio en todos sus ámbitos.
Elisa, ¿tienes la presentación? Sí, la tengo.
Y después de tanto caminar, os habréis quedado con hambre. ¿Qué sería de nuestras calles sin la gran oferta gastronómica? Os invitamos a comer en Siciliano.
Siciliano es un restaurante italiano, una pizzería artesanal, la masa hecha por nosotros, espero que sea mi futuro. Se han abierto de diciembre, en marzo no pilla la pandemia, la verdad que ha sido un susto muy grande. Yo conocí Acción contra el Hambre gracias a la oficina del INEM y ahí, claro, empezaron los asesoramientos. Primero las ayudas que había a disposición para un nuevo autónomo, para Nova Alta, y desde ahí ya un montón de preguntas que yo tenía. Somos una familia, entonces no quería echar a nadie, entonces nos asesoraba los ERTE. Gracias a ella hemos podido tirar adelante, no despedimos a nadie y ahora estamos otra vez trabajando todo el mundo.
En estos momentos, en los que son muchas las personas que han perdido su empleo, el emprendimiento se abre paso para que miles de familias tengan un medio de vida digno. Tenemos que unirnos para apoyar al comercio local y cercano, el que tantas personas emprendedoras sacáis adelante.
Únete al movimiento de Acción contra el Hambre, para que nadie se quede atrás.
Las personas emprendedoras como nosotras
queremos reemprender el camino.
Y queremos hacerlo contigo.